Hi. Welcome back. I don't know if my light is even properly... Why does it look like it's twisted? I guess it is a little bit. Whatever. Pulled it up a little bit so you can see a little bit more. My hair is a mess because I'm in desperate need of a haircut. This is what it looks like after I've done it and left it for a day, even with taking a small nap today. I'm more surprised it's not an absolute disaster. I'm not putting it under a beanie. I would like to, but we're starting to get into the 50s because spring is upon us. And we are back here with Soul Reaver. So I'm going to get into this. I'm a little worried that I have to use the Soul Reaver right now because I've already fucked it up. Can I get this soul in time? I can. Okay, that's fine. Put that down. I have the light Reaver. Hi, Josie. Ooh, you actually like it, swoopy. Yeah, it's not... I don't hate the way my hair looks right now, but it's definitely a lot floofier than it normally would be. Ah, shit. Okay. Am I taking you out? I can't get up there. I need the Dark Reaver here, don't I? No, I think a Light Reaver works just as well. Oh, shit. Twist his neck. His soul's gonna be so worthless. Yeah, that was shit. I don't care, we just need to get inside. Your hair has a Superman kind of look to it. What the hell does that mean? Yeah, my hair is like, definitely has curls as it gets longer. And I have noticed that I get that Clark Kent sometimes little curl in the front. I never try it to make it that way, it just happens. So don't think it's an intentional style. I literally took my hair, put stuff in it this morning, parted it, left it like that, and as it dried throughout the day, it kind of like loosened a little bit. But I've never hated what happens to it when it starts loosening up and going a little... Okay. If you weren't here last time, I'm gonna skip this because the previous VOD covers that part of the story. Okay, good. I was hoping we were gonna have some Sahagan. Or Sawagan, or whatever the frick they're called. Stop it. I swear, if I ever die to these, just someone kill me. Alright. Where is a portal? Styled neat curls. Yeah, the Clark Kent look. And I don't put my hair like that. It just turns that way. This is just what it turns into when it's longer if I leave it alone. I can't even get that. Can't get that. Where the hell is the portal? There. All right. You're gone. Give me... Okay, so we have Light, Reaver... Don't I just go? I think this is the door we have to open up eventually. Is what we determined. Or do I just shoot it? No, I just shoot it. That's right. Because that's right. I made jokes about this last time with like them putting in the door the one time that then just does this to open. Because having a normal opening door, why would you do that? Turn it to dust. It's also because of how it's done, only Raziel can technically go through it. I mean, there's got to be a switch to open the gate, but why would we try and find that? Get over here. Alright. Isaac's removing the body from his chair so he can sit. I can't take the body. I don't have to support his head. He's not a baby. He's got a baby. He is my baby, but he's not a human baby that needs his head supported. I just started the stream and I have to use the restroom. Sounds about right. You okay? It's because I had coffee. I'll be back, guys. What the hell? Okay, I'm sorry about that. This is my life. This is what happens. Anyways. Let me put this back. And resume. Okay. So, we got our marker for in case we end up dying. We'll respawn here. God damn it. Oh, shit. Get out. Oh, fuck. Their chances of killing me here is really high. Is that enough to get me back? Problem is I'm gonna have to go all the way back. All the way back is very far. Alright. I hate those demon things. So as far as I understand it, based off of the story from last time when we were playing, those demons things are from the time stream, essentially, trying to reorient things. That's what I think they're supposed to be. I don't know if it ever gets explained. I don't remember. I like how there was a ring back there and there's a ring right here. Like, what the hell? What's the point? So, the plus side with this is I remember what I did wrong last time. And how we fix this. There are 4 doors, and they are flanked on each side by gems of a specific color. We are going this way first because this just requires a basic Soul Reaver. And then each of the other 2 paths, we're going to need a Light Reaver and a Dark Reaver. I just need him. Get him down and the others should go. Now, do I need to go and get the Dark Reaver now? I think I do. I need the light one or the dark one. No, you don't, because you just need a basic Reaver to get in here. So, I'm trying to turn the camera around. You can do everything in here as it is. Those guys will never come out because their leader got killed, which is funny to me. Skip this. I don't need to see it. We already know this one. This is where I screwed up last time. I realized that the protag is essentially fighting everyone in his underwear. He's just too malnourished for it to be noticeable. Technically, his body got ripped apart when he was killed the second time. Because there's him when he was human and when he got killed. And when Kain brought him back as a vampire. And then there... Oh, freaking hell. And then there was the time where he was a vampire and he angered Kain, and so Kain decided to throw him into the abyss, quote unquote, a big whirlpool of water. Which, at the time, water acts like acid to vampires. So that's why he looks the way he does, is he basically was dumped into a giant vat of acid. And he was left down there for a very long time. I think they said like something like close to 1,000 years or something. It was a very, very long time. Just noticed that symbol's like sitting there and saying, yo, go into the spectral plane. Why? Oh. Hey. Did I eat my only soul? You little piece of shit. Oh, there's one up here. Thank you. Come on. Yikes, makes sense. Surprised he still has skin at that point. Basically, like, the shreds on his back are literally supposed to be wings. He did have actual wings. That's what pissed Kain off initially. I feel like I haven't done this one yet. So this is the one I don't know. Okay. Is that not hitting? It should be hitting. What? The fuck? The top of the stairs are considered to be... So yeah, the light one doesn't work at all. You need to use the Shadow Reaver. Well, you need the Shadow Reaver there. So the Shadow Reaver's over here. How the hell am I supposed to get this over there? Never mind. I gained it back on my own. Stop stealing that. Oh, that's how you do it. Whee! Like that. Are you freaking kidding me? How the hell? Is it because the eyeball's not over here? Oh, look at that. The eyeball's just sitting there. Yeah, this is the one I hadn't done before, so the other two should be pretty easy to do since we've already dealt with them before. Remember, it's a blue heart. Doesn't it look like a blue heart? And if we go into the old graphics, it's just whatever the fuck that is. I vaguely remember when I played this, when it had first come out, when I got to this point, I was like, what are they supposed to be? And you could hear the heart sound beat. And it still doesn't make a whole lot of sense initially, because you're like, that doesn't fucking look like a heart. Like, what the hell is it? But at least we now know what we're supposed to do. So this part will at least be quicker. I don't hate this dungeon. I hate getting to it, but the dungeon itself, the dungeon and the concept itself is a fun series of puzzles. I like the concept. And I think it's one of the better parts that the Legacy of Kain games did do is when they wanted to really throw you into a puzzle, they threw you into a puzzle. Okay, we don't need to see this again, but we're going to. I'm going to change the graphics. Look, that's what he looked like. This is what he looks like now. The face got the most uplift. Look at that. Original, new. Hey, it gives you a soul. Seems like a lot of work to make that work. It's like the soul wants to play with Raziel. That. Okay. So wonky weird. Doesn't push you. Easier to go up. Wait, does that work? Let me see. Yes, it does. Climb? Why would you climb now? Gonna have to kill one of those things again. Yep. There we go. Yeah, there, it's backwards. The hooks and the way the hooks were facing was backwards. So yeah, it does go in backwards sometimes. Is this the one with the... I'm gonna skip that. I probably should have skipped the last one because that's the one we hadn't seen. I just didn't know. No, this is the easier one. This is the much easier one. Because you just need to get over there. Do we have any? I can't tell. Really? Come here. Here, you just eat. Yum, 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 yum. Come to me. Yum, 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 yum. There. Yeah, I mentioned it last time. The gliding ability is supposed to be Raziel holding on to the edges of his wings, but like for whatever reason, they never ended up animating him actually holding on to the edges of his wings. Get out of here. There. Bring out the Soul Reaver. Go darky dark. Okay. We get the bridge. We get this one. I don't know why I didn't just float over here. I don't think you can make it over this far. Da, 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 da. Yeah, so if I missed mentioning it beforehand, or you didn't see when I had a Bodhi fur on my tongue. If you didn't see when I played the first one, the reason why Raziel has a lot of these powers is because he basically absorbed the souls of his brothers, basically the other vampire leaders, and every soul that he absorbed, he ended up claiming their abilities. And each vampire, as they got older and went through the centuries, would end up gaining a new ability that took them above and beyond what they were beforehand. One of Raziel's brothers had the ability to swim. And so he got immunity to water at that point. Before then, throughout the first game, if you touch water, it's treated like acid. If you actually fall into a giant pool of water, you instantly get thrown into the spectral realm because your body dissipates entirely. I like how this time he knew what was gonna happen. Good, Raziel, you paid attention. But why is he caked up? You mean, why does he have so much muscle, honey? What? His butt? He's got little cheeks. Unless you put him in the old graphics, then he just has semblance of cheeks and not really cheeks, see? Semblance of cheeks. Okay. So we gotta go down the one that wants us to have the Dark Reaver now. Of course. The Reaver does make things nicely trivial. Okay, this is the one that drove me nuts last time. But I know the tricks to it now. You get spells for all the elements. You somehow lost every single spell you ever unlocked in the first game, and you don't get any more as far as I remember. You just power up the Reaver in this. You both just go the hell away. I don't remember if there's a way over there at this point. I think I have to get myself killed. Oh wait, I went the wrong way. Both of you, get the hell out. No. No, there's a way up here. So, in there. Now I think the eye can't see me from here. No, it cannot. Oh, the eye wasn't even technically awake. Hey! Stop it. I'm not coming to you. If you go there, the eye will get me. Come here. Okay. That helped at least. Bring out the Reaver. Keeps me from losing life just by existing. He's a nomad, a squib, a muggle. No, we're not playing Harry Potter! My God. Okay. Okay. So now if I remember correctly... Okay. It gives you a lot of time. Go. Go all the way across. This is a lot easier than me futzing around with the puzzle like I was last time. And the eye just rolls back and I don't have to deal with it, thank God. Last heart. Now, if I remember correctly, the basics of where the story is right now, even though there's a hell of a lot going on, is Raziel got thrown into the far distance future when he was attempting to go into the past. Mobius ended up tricking him and threw him into the distant future after when Mobius was supposed to have died. We don't know if Mobius is dead. And Raziel tried to test it by trying to eat his quote-unquote spirit, and Mobius got kind of pissed. Ghost Mobius got pissed off and just sort of vanished. But there are statues of him around indicating that he should potentially be dead, but he is also the master of time, so we think he's fucking with things. And Raziel's trying to meet one of the oldest vampires, Janos Aldrin, who is supposed to, from the look of things, have enough information that Mobius does not want Raziel to meet him. Because we're trying to figure out just what the fuck is going on. Why is all the decor here very tiki? I wouldn't call it tiki. I'd call it whatever the angelic-like beings were supposed to have been. Okay. Obviously that gets woken up from that and that. Do I need to hit you? Yes. I need to get dark one, the dark Reaver to hit it now. Did you stop it? Up and up. God damn it. At least they're not timed on this part. Yeah, it's a lot more Aztec than, in my opinion. Yeah, yes, that would definitely describe its visual more. This weird-ass blue winged race from the past, which looks way too much like Raziel. This air conditioning device is weird. He used to look like that. It looks almost the same. Lighter even than Kain. Obtain the air Reaver. We went from light to darkness to air. Whoa.
As the Reaver drained the forge of its vital energy, the tempest receded. I recovered myself and paused to admire my newly forged weapon, now imbued with the elemental power of air. Thus armed, I hope that I now finally possess the means to escape this wasted land.
That's right, there was that one door that he was trying to open up that he couldn't open. Oh. Well, that's very specific. If it has a symbol of air, you could destroy it. Wow.
This elemental Reaver I discovered had the power to obliterate barriers that were cracked or compromised. At last, I had the means to open that ruined time-streaming chamber I discovered so long ago in the swamp.
There's also one near the moat.
Perhaps I could leave this wasteland and return to an era when Janos Ordrin still lived.
Okay, is there anywhere else I can go in here? Like, I've mentioned it beforehand. This is pretty linear. I don't think there's a whole lot of off the beaten track options you can end up taking. There are a whole bunch of humans out here again. I don't know, but there's a giant eyeball that wants to eliminate me. Nope, nope, no. Hey. I did like that they added different sound effects to them. Lift an enemy into the air with the Air Reaver achievement. Really? Hey. Okay. Hey. As long as I don't get stuck in here. Oh God, what's going on? It's so dark. Why? All of you. Fuck off. Ow. Rude. Is there something up there that I can get to? I don't know. There's that guy. I don't really feel like futzing around with him, though. There's a path over there that you can get to for some unknown reason. God damn it. Okay. Go up. Why would I want the Dark Reaver here? There's a... Okay, so there's an altar over there for the Air Reaver. There's a Light Reaver around here somewhere, and then there's a Dark Reaver. I don't remember needing the Dark Reaver anywhere. I don't know. It could be time stream based. It could be a matter of this area is useful in another time period. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh my god. His ability to swim drives me nuts sometimes. Okay. Quick save point. Nope. I really don't want to deal with you guys. Oh, fucking hell. God. I do need some. Oh, change the graphics on accident. Gimme. I still don't know what that over there is really good for, but whatever. Is that the only way out of here? I thought I could climb over here. Go away. All of you, fuck off. We're not doing this. Back into town. Really? Really? Okay. I like how Raziel made it through here once and they decided, hey, we're gonna close the gates. So we can't do this again. Come here. Stop it. Thank you. And we just opened the gate again. How have they not run out of troops yet? Ow! I literally dodged around this asshole. Gimme. Ow. Stop it. Dude, I love tossing them in the air with the sword. It makes like no sense. Doggo. The poor dog just dies. So sad. Stay away. Saving point. Thank God. The dog takes like one hit. I'm so sad. It's not even an angry dog that's like challenging. It just... Hey. Stop it. Here, I don't need that. The way he glides is so derpy. Yes, it is. His gliding is very derpy. I remember when I first played this, I used to endeavor to fight everything. Now I'm just like, but why? They don't give you experience. If anything, the most they do is give you like a little bit of health, but if you have full health, what's the point? Back to the swamp. All right. So the whole point here is just getting out and getting back to the one door that we need to open. Which I think should allow me to just jump over everyone, get to where I need to. Hey! The guy with the axe is like, what is he doing there? What is the point to this? Anything? No. It's just there. Visual. If I have to fight anything, I might have to fight those two. Because I think the door is here, isn't it? Where the hell is the door? Ow. Stop it. Come here. What? I kicked it. There. Okay. Where was this door? Good question. Through here? This isn't where I came from. Oh yeah, it's over here, I think. This looks more... Yep, there it is. Stop it. There we go. Why the hell am I going up higher? Because it doesn't look like there's much of anything down there. Oh. So I can get across, apparently. That seems very... It's a little unnecessary. Like, you need this to get in here anyways. I have a feeling either way goes to the same spot. Hey, it's a time streaming chamber.
I had no choice but to act purely on blind faith. There was no way to tell what error this device was tuned to, and I had neither the knowledge nor the means to set the machine myself. I hesitated only briefly. Then, throwing the switch, I hurled myself into oblivion and relinquished my will to the hand of fate.
Where the hell are we? When are we, I should say. $19.99. This one came out in 1999, didn't it? The original one came out in 98. We are definitely in the past.
Beyond all hope and against all probability, it seemed that the device had unerringly delivered me to the era I sought. For these were Sarafan banners, and these vampires apparently the victims of their crusade. The coincidence seemed too convenient to naively ascribe to fate. But whether my opportune arrival had been orchestrated by Mobius or some other influence, I didn't know. If Janos Audrin still lived, I would find him. I was wary of further deception and resolved to tread carefully.
Okay, so he's to our left. As it very nicely pointed out to us. But if I remember correctly, each of the time periods are very similar to each other. So one time period will lead to another. Basically the save point is around here somewhere. This giant ass door. The humans, when they were building this area, were just deciding, hey, you know what we need in this tiny little area? A door. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Let's build a wall and a door for defenses. Defenses against what? The swamp? How big did the door need to be? Extra big. So big you can walk a house through it. And how big's the doorknob? Also extra big. It's a lot easier to see in this time period than it was in the previous one, at least. Everything's very empty right now, though. Ah, save point. I will gladly take that. All right. Is that frog is just hopping around on the air? Like, that's what he used to look like, the frog. Oh, he's on the ground now. So proud of the frog. He eventually found his center of gravity and just managed to get back on the ground.
For all the butchery of Mobius's crusade, this massacre was somehow more chilling. The killing fields of the Sarafan betrayed a kind of orderly ruthlessness. The cold-blooded righteousness of the true believer.
You know what my favorite thing is? They up-res the model's textures a little bit. That's all they did to them. I mean, that's all they really need to do, but I find it funny. It's better than what they did in Tomb Raider, where they just decided to leave certain characters in their low-res models and then up-res certain ones. I am still wondering if they're gonna fix that or not. The trees are stupid big. Okay. Well, how... This, maybe? No. There is a bird over there. And there's an altar up there. Am I supposed to go from here over... Wait, no, because that's where I came from, isn't it? Does this just open? Hate to say this, but well, this is eerily quiet. I'm trying to see where the hell I'm supposed to be going. There is a Reaver symbol there, and it's like the Dark Reaver is up above. Or at least it looks like the Dark Reaver. There's Sahagin. Or not Sahagin. Suag. That's what they're called. I just keep calling them Sahagin. I did not need to eat both of them, but whatever. Okay. Really? Yeah, I've been having problems with that, I've noticed, is like sometimes when I'm telling him to jump, I don't know if it's my controller or not, but sometimes it's not reading the second button press for me to do the glide, and so it's just throwing himself. Okay. What noises are you making, honey? Are you just grabbing Swedish fish that you've decided to hide there? No, I don't want any. Thank you, though. I don't need that much sugar in my life. I do like sugar, but dear God, not all the time. I'm so upset because I'm like, what am I supposed to do? What did I miss? It's also that opening there, and I don't know if it's just me, but it always feels like you're able to get in there, and I don't think you can. At least not here. Sure as hell looks like you can. Including that one. Hi, Wolver. How are you? Look, I'm endeavoring to actually finish the games that I had played without starting any new ones yet. And I am low-key excited to do so because I get to pick a whole new game to play and I have a few ideas. Honey, Shining Force is already on the docket. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that one. Isaac's trying to get me to unlock all the extra stuff in Silent Hill 3.
You told everybody you were going to.
I said I was going to. Probably should, but we'll make that a side thing. I'm not in a rush for it. Okay. So it's somewhere in here. I'm so confused. Okay, hold on. Can he lift anything? No. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I've already gone into the spectral realm here. It literally does nothing. You're surviving? Gotta deal with dead dad stuff? Did your dad die? That's really sad. There is an up over there that I somehow completely missed. Actually, I completely missed this entire section, didn't I? You died the last days of January. I'm sorry for your loss. That really sucks. Wait, no, I came this way. I did come this way. Because I climbed up here. Where the hell am I going? It wasn't really in your life? Oh. So that's a little different. It's not as sad because there's nothing you're really attached to. He held back from wanting to dance on his grave. I'm sorry you had that relationship. I'm sorry you went through that. Thoughts and prayers. Am I just supposed to use the Dark Reaver? There's no Dark Reaver altar here, though. Is there? I'm going to look it up real quick, because I'm otherwise going to be running in circles in this very drab environment. I can see a Kain Soul Reaver 2 walkthrough. Please don't give me commercials and crap. This is after the Air Forge Wind for. Oh my god, it's one of those that has like commercials on the pages. It's because it's an IGN one. There's chapters. Am I in chapter 3? This is literally the end game. I remembered it being stupid short. I didn't remember it being this short. There's an air draft item device to be used near where the path to the mountains can be found. What? So either I just read the wrong section or I completely missed where this was. So the path to the mountains, I think... Isn't the mountains where we were last time? So that would be this way. I'm We just have to keep an eye out for an air thingamajigger. Out through the mountains. Yeah, because we came back from this way. Check behind. No, I think it's more that way. So it's like towards where Janos' retreat is. Which is where we were a second ago, I believe. But not quite all the way there. And I think it's more to our right. How did I miss this? There's like even a torch here sitting there to stare you in the face and go, yo, this is where you're supposed to go. Oh, freaking hell. I hate how you just glide in a certain direction, so when you need to go up... God. This is literally endgame, by the way. This is the last section. So Raziel travels through time 3 times, basically, before we get our cutscene with our cliffhanger ending.
By all that is holy! Here at last, in the flesh, I beheld my former brothers in arms, the warrior priests of the Sarafan Order. Their lives devoted solely to the annihilation of the vampire plague. And while I confess, I felt a twinge of longing, a pang of grief for what I had believed was my lost virtue, I regarded them now with none of the reverence I formerly felt. For I had seen the human face of the vampires, and now I beheld the monstrousness of these men.
I like how they just made their camp in this tiny little canyon. Hey guys. Stop it! Gimme. You guys kind of suck at all this. Ow! Stop it! Ah, shit. Wrong skill. Motherfucker. Okay, stop it. Stop it. Thank God. There we go. Hey. Thank you. I mean, technically, they just saw Raziel just vanish in front of them. They're all like, what the fuck? But guess what? You're gone. Poor bad guys. Nah, it's okay. Just dead. Oh, wow, a mage! That's so cool! You're bald! Come here. Come here. Come here. Come. Ego. Ow. Stop it. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. I'm gonna suck you dry. Not in the way you want. Do you think all the vampires died in these locations, or they just decide to be like, yo. Ow!
Guard me, brothers.
Come here, bitch. Really? Come here. That's what you get. This one's gonna get stabbed through the with the sword. It's like, no, please stop. Now she has no head. Hey, you want your sword back? I don't want it. I'm opening the gate. We're gonna go in this super cool town that we were in earlier. Wow, it's like Christmas morning. Look at the snow. You get snow. Snow is so romantic. It barely touches anything. It barely covers anything. It's just nice and cool. Things are a little cold outside, but it doesn't really do anything because it's like ice, so it doesn't get you wet because it's like ice, you know, like solid water, so it can't get you wet. And it's like the coolest thing ever, and you don't have to do anything except enjoy it. That's what Hollywood wants you to know. I didn't believe that technically. Maybe a little bit. Look, I don't even have the fire Reaver. I feel like that was an optional Reaver or something that I just didn't get. Oh my god. Hey. Alright, done. Hey, I don't want this. Ow. Punch through the chest. Thank you. Is snow wet? No. Because water has to be liquid in order for it to be wet. Snow isn't wet. It's frozen water. Don't believe me? Throw an ice cube at someone. It's gonna hurt. But they're not gonna be doused in water and get wet. Hey guys. I'm going this way. Did she just knock me off there with her little fireball? It's not even a real fireball. She's got like a little magic pew-pew. It barely does anything. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up. There she's gone. I don't think I ever realized how much you could run past things.
I finally stood on the threshold of enlightenment. For here was Janos Audrin's mountain retreat.
This is it.
Intact and unblemished. The upheaval that would one day topple this ancient edifice had not yet occurred. And while I had no certainty that Yano still lived, this scene boded well, for I presumed that the collapse of the retreat must have followed the ancient vampire's demise. There was only one obstacle: how to reach the balcony suspended at that maddening height, so far beyond my reach.
Oh my goodness, I
For
bet
this was
the
the
air.
architecture of winged creatures. The tattered ruins of my wings were of no use. I would need to devise some other means into that mountain.
I swear to God, if he's like, I need to get a fire Reaver to melt the ice. There is an underwater. Okay. There's an underwater, and there is a not underwater right here. What's the point? There is a light fountain there. And there's a wind fountain here.
Return to hell.
Hey. There. Well, he's frustrating to fight. I was trying to get, like, his soul energy so I could heal a bit, and I'm just wondering if I should just, like, dissipate him into nothing. Can I kick him off? Come here. No. Bitch! No. But I love that I can just shove him up there. He just dies. Gimme. Thanks. Pretty sure you have to use this somewhere. Get the air current to go up. So there's an underwater there. I wonder if the ice is just to get to the Suwog. Ow. Stop it. I need your soul, and it's probably not going to give me much. Thanks. And then there's over here.
There's another one.
I like how one of them is on the ice. Ow! Rude. Ah, freaking hell. I don't think this is going to do what we want it to do. Not as much. Stop it.
Free your soul, demon.
No, you free your soul. There you go. Yours is freed. Yay. Huh. Yeah, I don't... How the hell am I getting up there? There is a thing over there, up above. How do I get up to that? Come on. Frickin' hell. I don't think I'm supposed to get up there, but that would be really convenient if I could somehow get a bridge all the way across. But at the moment, must be a secret path to it. Underwater? Oh, look at that. Well, that was convenient. Why can't I go? Oh, I'm not standing in it. How are we still underwater? Like, the wall is... Oh god, the camera's horrible in here. I will say that they get a little heavy-handed on figuring out some of this stuff, but I don't hate it, especially when the map is like that. What the hell? Oh. Anyone in here? Yay, it's just a giant pool of blood that never congeals or anything. Just stays there to be used at all times. Why do I feel like this is going to be one of those areas that they're not going to have a save point to? Watch, this comes to a cave that goes outside. It's like, this was the secret entrance, a cave right here. Is that open in the spirit realm? No. It does not. That is a very specific looking thing. I looked like that before. Also, can you please note the size of Raziel's neck now to back then? I didn't even realize how long of a neck he had initially. Let's see. Okay. There has to be a portal to get back, probably down below. I have a feeling there's a general portal that's really easy to get to. There's also this cup. There it is. It's really pretty with the floor. Okay, let me see if I can grab this cup. This obviously wants me to do stuff. Oh god, it was a light. Oh, it's the eyeball. Damn it. Alright. Hello, Mr. Eyeball. We need to get a darkness thingy on you. Shit. The worst part is I was trying to bring out the Soul Reaver and instead I ended up doing that. He's got that pencil neck. Raziel back in the day. When he stops moving. Yeah, so the shawl that's around him is supposed to have been the flag of his clan, I believe. I believe it was part of his outfit. It was a cape that was a shoulder cape. But I think it was specifically his clan's marking. Where is it's over there? The other side? Why did I decide that this is the way I needed to do this? So I think the part that weirds me out the most is that currently the one... Okay, so we need to put the blood up here. That's what it's supposed to be for. I have a feeling that one wall is supposed to be broken open with the Air Reaver. Because it is pretty cracked looking, and it's very specific in its appearance. I'm trying not to look up any answers. I'm waiting until I get stupid wrecked and don't know where I'm going. I almost want to go back and save. What time is it? Let me see. I have like 20 minutes left, but the problem is the saves are very far and infrequent. Oh, you know what? That's why that's open. It's so you can go outside and you can get the different fountains out there. Ugh. Let me see where this is located. So this is on the ground. This also makes me wonder about some of the areas in the very, very beginning. I think to get back to the Citadel in like a more normalized era, I have a feeling that's when you end up using the door that was near the Citadel in the moat. If not, that's a side thing I hadn't done. I'm currently thinking I'm supposed to unlock the Fire Reaver here. God damn it. It's funny because I used to use the weapons all the time when I first played the game, but this time when I've been playing it, I've been just ignoring them. But usually when an enemy dropped a weapon, my first go-to was pick up the weapon. Okay. I think considering the time, I'm actually going to head back and try and save at this point, because I don't think there's a save in there. I think there's a bunch of quick saves, and I think I could do it in a single session. The thing that makes this game longer is the fact that you have to save at very specific points. Why they made it to where you had to save at specific points instead of what you did beforehand where you could just save anywhere was beyond me. Like, you could save anywhere in the first one. That was not a big deal. You didn't restart when you started the game where you left off. You would have to get back there, but anything you had done, unlocked, anything, all of that stayed with you. Get off me. I like how the snow is just there. She's gonna hit me off again. Bitch. No. And there are not a lot of saves. Oh, that's right. The save is right here. Are you kidding me? I have to go up here first. It's just inside here. Honey, can you get that? There's a bot in the chat. Oh, okay. I didn't hear you say okay, I'm sorry. I thought you said, huh? Oh, Wolverton? Oh, wait. No, wait. No, Fubo got it. That's not that bad because that's not that bad to get back to. So, since we have some time, what they did, I don't think they changed the name. I think they just delete their account, don't they? It's funny. Fubo's like, I see my nickname, someone's talking about me. That makes me wonder if it's even worth banning them at this point. If they're basically creating accounts to spread their bot message and then they're just auto-deleting or whatever. It's like, is it even worth banning them? Is the timeout that Fubo does quick enough that we don't have to worry about it? Just let Fubo deal with them? Oh my god. Damn it. I love that every single time I come up here, just beat the crap out of the one mage girl. I love how being a mage requires you to shave your head entirely. What's the one spell you get to do? I get to throw a fireball thingamajigger. Basically, I get firebolt, the D&D cantrip. What other spells do you get? That's it. Firebolt, the D&D cantrip. I know. Da 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 da. Swear to God. Okay, it's below me. So should be easy enough. Why am I doing this? Because I can. Da da da. Is this a carpet? Like, seriously, is this the one giant carpet in icy whatever this is? Is this filled? I have an urn with blood. I have a bloody urn. This is my urn with my blood. Well, my blood now. somehow it fills up all of that. It's nice that the blood creates... Oh, it created a carpet and then turned into, like, super edgy stonework. I like how he's leaving footprints on this, whatever the hell. I'm assuming this is supposed to be ice for the ground, but that's a lot of commitment to your architecture. I'm gonna flood this palace, and because it's gonna be always cold, let the ice take control. What? What happens when it gets hot? Never.
The mountain's interior was hollow, I discovered, and graced with soaring architecture unique to its creators. As with the outer facade, these balconies and galleries could only be reached by those gifted with flight. With only my ruined wings to carry me, this towering labyrinth seemed impassable, while the object of my quest lay just beyond my grasp. For here, suspended at the apex of the chamber, was the threshold that surely led to the great vampire himself. I didn't know whether Janos Ordran was the monster depicted in the stronghold, or one of the noble creatures memorialized among the ruins of the ancient vampires. And I didn't care. Demon or angel, he alone held the key to my destiny.
I'll be fine if the game just wants me to have an entire puzzle area without monsters. That'd be great. Hey, look. I probably need that. Watch, I needed the shadow one for a bit. I'd be so upset. Just got rid of my one dark Reaver. Oh my god. Okay, so there's little pools everywhere. What's a... Oh, it's because light can go through it. Nothing? Okay. Lead. Ah, there's an enemy. I cannot get over there. Can I go from this way? No, because there's nothing, like... I need to find a way to lower a bridge or something for me to first be able to get over there. I have a feeling you take that out of your eyesight. Boop! It goes away. Hi, Quizzy. What about these? No? Oh. I have to hit them both at once, don't I? So, like, go through them. Ah! Can I open this? No. Yep. All right. This blood. Blood. Do I have any more of those anywhere? Not that I can see. Well, I'm not going to deal with this, so I'm going to first kill off the guy that's over here. Hey. You have a nice shield. It looks like it's something I need to open a lock. Thanks. Probably this door. Just saying. The door doesn't even open. It just magically vanishes. We're just tired of doors, so we just get rid of them. This door was passé. It no longer needs to be here. I also noticed there's another urn over here. Thralls have been sitting here for centuries using puzzle mechanic items for accessories. They're all like, I need a new shield. Is anyone gonna get me a new shield? No? Guess I'll have to use the key. Yeah. I like how little blood actually sits in there and how much actually goes in. Do I have to pour this again just to get over there, or is that going to just work right now? That's going to work right now. Well, that was convenient. Quite nice, quite nice. Yes, yes. Don't go up. What's going on? What am I staring at? Oh, the edge. What? The carpet? Yeah, it needs to be cleaned. Oh, that's gross. Yeah, well, that's why it needs to be cleaned. Is that just supposed to be a quick way? No, it's supposed to go all the way up to the 3rd floor. That's why. Because that's what that whole thing is. Oh, god damn it. I see that eyeball. No one wants you here. Stop it. I like how he didn't even stick it in the hole that time. He hated one particular portion of this area. I mean, I don't even remember it, but I'm gonna say I'm probably gonna hate a lot of it. Where is the gemstone that drops it? It's right there. So while I did that, where is... Well, here's the thing too. Based on the time that I'm currently streaming at, I'm probably not going to finish this section, and we're going to have to just come back to it a later time. And because of the way the saves are done, I'm not going to be able to save it. I'm just going to have to deal with it. But I did save it after I opened up the area, so it should be doable and possible to do that. This does not look like the right angle. That's definitely not the correct angle. Wish you could just hit them one after another and just be like, well, look, it worked. What is the likelihood I can do this from down here? I mean... What? I don't think this is the right angle. Gotta do it from somewhere on the 3rd floor. I think. I mean, there's no other place for me to shoot that at, I think. Like, these two were easy to do there. There's one that's hidden behind the bridge there. No, there's no way. Oh, well, there's that one. The eyeball is what you hated. The eyeball I hate, period. All the time. Every single time. Every time we see the eyeball, we hate the eyeball. I don't have any easy way to get it from here. To get the one that's... Where is it? That one. Okay, so it was in the middle. Maybe all the way back here? You have a particular reason if you may share it, you want to, don't know, be backseating? No, you're fine, because I've beaten this game once before. I'm okay with you, like, saying why. Yeah, I've got to be on that level to get that. Oh god, there's another eyeball right there. Motherfucker! That eye is fucking useless. It's literally in there to psych the player out. Oh my god. Which one? This one? Oh yeah, because it can't do anything. I'm not that close to the end. I mean, I'm close to the end, but I'm not that close to the end. I got it to charge up. God, this is horrible. You're close to a save point, though. It's after the cutscene. I need to know how to get to it, though, in order to do that. Why do you give me false hopes and dreams? Does this work? No. I need to open this thing. So there's a way for me to... Can I do it? Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I can get up there from here. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but sure. Go, 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 go. Oh, fuck. You're next to a breakable wall, if that helps. There's a breakable wall. Oh, man. I don't think I was supposed to be in there anyways. I can't see shit. I mean, I don't even know where there's a breakable wall. It's cracked, right? So maybe that's why this is like this. Ugh. That's not cracked. Just so you know, I hit the jump button again so that I would glide over, and he didn't. Path leads right up to it. Wait, no, the glass wall I thought I have to open. It's not breakable, is it? Dang. I was trying to hit a switch for that. Because I thought, you know, I should pay closer attention to the symbols on them. Because I just can't. I mean, I'm fine with puzzle rooms, especially when they don't have a whole lot of monsters. Like, those are some of my favorite ones, and the game doesn't do that often enough. That being said... Can I just shoot through the through this? No. Light can't go through bars. That's not how the light works. There. I got knocked down. What about this one? Okay. At least when you can get soul coolers to refresh ourselves. Oh, fucking... You know, it's funny, in my head, I thought I had to go back to the first blood pool thing, not this one, just to get enough blood to put into the next one. But I think somehow we have an infinite amount of blood every single time we make a pool. And I'm not going to question that, even though it makes absolutely no fucking sense. Hey. Where's that other eyeball? I don't feel like getting blood. God fucking damn it! Don't go that way. Do not go that way. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I gotta do this. Because I feel like making a mess of things. Oh my god, it just vanishes. Magic. You know what? That's cooler magic than those stupid bald mages, those bald lady mages do. Throwing their stupid little firebolts that aren't even quite firebolts. God knows how many years of their life they train to do that just so they can learn to run away from danger. Raziel's coming. What do? Basically throw the magic equivalent of a tennis ball at his face a few times and then run in circles. That's nice and convenient. I guess we're gonna turn that on to make our lives easier. Telekinetic blast, and they can't hit for shit. They ain't got the force the Terellum had. What the hell are the Terellum? What are you referencing that I don't know? All I'm saying is, once I got the telekinetic blast in the first Soul Reaver, I abused the hell out of that thing, because you could just throw that ad infinitum and everything would just get stunned and ready to be killed in 2 seconds from it. and it was fantastic. I loved it. Okay. Get over here. Ow. Stop it. Stop it. Uh-huh. Can I even get that? Yes. Oh, fucking hell. Actually, question is, can I get that and get out of here? Yes. I have to take the long way around because I'm holding something. From the first game, to kill a Turellium to get the TK blast attack? Oh. Oh, those things. The giant bat-eared thingamajiggers. Is that what they were? Is that what their clan was called? You think I paid enough attention for that? Like, I always liked these games, and I understood the story to an extent, but I was never full-on geek, I wasn't enough a part of the legacy of Kain fraternity to fully understand every single name, and to be able to go, ah, yes, the clan that Raziel was part of was known as the... They all wanted to be bats. Whereas his brother could phase through walls. Granted, he was a fat blob with, like, no legs and just 2 arms. But he could phase through walls. He also had a giant death trap machine in his main chamber that was large enough just to be able to murder him. Why he would do that, I don't know. Maybe he had some sick kink. But it was the weirdest kink you could possibly have. Bless you, Isaac. You were a shut-in nerd, still am, so you've just been in your eyeballs in it for years. Oh my god. I mean, I play a bajillion, mazillion, kajillion games in my life. And, there's a lot of them. I dive into the lore. And there's other games where I just stare at it and it could tell me as blankly as possible what's going on, and I will just blankly stare and go, huh? I need to look up a Wikipedia to help me understand the things that I should have known and somehow I didn't pick up on. It also doesn't help when I play games over the course of like multiple years and keep putting it down, so I don't exactly remember the storyline perfectly enough to be able to like go, ah yes, I fully am following along with this, because the last time I saw a story beat was like 6 months ago. So maybe it's my fault. Let me see. Let's go this way. Is there an eyeball that's gonna just strike me down? Hello. I need your wannabe key thing. Stop it. Stop bouncing around. Yeah, I had seriously sworn that I was going to end up going to the grocery store tonight. That's probably not happening. Also, doesn't help that Soul Reaver 2 kind of lends itself to that happening, especially with how its save system works. Yeah. They also wax poetic a lot in their talking. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the dialogue with Soul Reaver 2. I think he's absolutely fantastic in how it's told. But they very much wax poetic. And they get very, very fanciful with their terms. And so if you're not paying attention or you don't have a strong enough, what would I call it? Grammatical, literary... strong enough grasp of literary terms, I think is the best way I can put it. Some of the stuff is going to fly over your head for a bit, and it's going to make you less sad. I don't think I was supposed to do this, but probably. There was probably a whole nother way to get in here. Let me check. There was not. That's how I was supposed to do it. However, I do see the need for a bridge. I'm telling you, they put in the doors as blockades for the time being, and they said, don't worry, when we open them, we'll get rid of them, so it doesn't matter how ugly they are. And someone is like, ah, yes, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I know I need the light, Reaver. That's why I jumped all the way down. Because we have doors that are closed up there. A bridge by the river. A bridge by the river. Down by the river? That's a game that we have so many VODs on our channel for that just never go anywhere. Both of us have beaten the game, but the VODs just go nowhere. Why do I feel like... Wait, that's a wind symbol. Ah, shit. What the... Went into slide mode right there. They have to wax poetic to make it seem worthwhile trawling through the combat for. I jokes aside, it definitely was the writers doing. But the thing is, as much as they wax poetic with their dialogue and everything, I love their dialogue. The dialogue is very, very, very well written and is just a joy to listen to, especially with the actors that they got for the roles. Just the way they take the characters is fantastic. And it's sad that we just never see a true ending to it. You could speculate all you want, but considering how ridiculous the story goes at times, I don't know if you would ever properly speculate it. Okay, we did that all just so I could go all the way back down to get the light one again. Oh my god. Oh yeah, everyone with cast is perfect for their roles. They were fantastic. Yes, I agree. That's the other thing too, is even if you tried to finalize out Soul Reaver now and make another Soul Reaver game, first of all, I don't know how well it would go over at this point, because no matter how much people go, oh my god, Soul Reaver, I love it to death, people forget how gamey it is, and they remember the story, because the story is what sticks in your head. But beyond that, it's just, you don't have the same actors. Pretty sure most of them are dead. I mean, at this point, it's better just leave it at Defiance. That was the third one, right? The third one that they never redid, but we will be playing because I have my original CD. And I do know for a fact, because I tested it a long time ago, Soul Reaver 2 still will install on a Windows 10 computer and and can be set to run perfectly fine. It was Soul Reaver 1 that was always the problem. So Soul Reaver 3, guaranteed if I throw it in, will run fine. I'm probably going to have to like change it into a windowed mode. We're not going to be playing it in a widescreen resolution, and that's totally fine. But yeah. The fifth game of the series, you close your mouth, and no. No. We will acknowledge Legacy of Kain. What was the original one? Legacy of Kain, the top-down Zelda-like dark clone. We will recognize that one because that was the original one that was made. However, the storyline has little to nothing to do with Legacy of Kain because it was an entirely different set of people from the developer Silicon Knights. Totally different set of people, totally different set of writers, and it was not what where they were going with the story at all. And I think I had heard that they didn't like where Soul Reaver went. It wasn't their vision. I happen to like it, so I'm sorry. Might not have been your vision, but it still came out pretty fantastic. However, Blood Omen 2. is a totally different writing crew, has no bearing on the current story, goes off in its own direction, and is fucking weird. And I remember playing it, and it was bad enough. I can't remember the story, but I beat it. And I still have my disc, and I could get it installed, and we could play it on stream, and that would be really sad. But we might do that. I need to go and unlock that so we don't have to jump all the way around all the time. And I think the thing I'm sad about the most is that I have to go and unlock that. There we go. Yeah, Blood Omen 2 is a case study on what happens when executives meddle with your teams too much and they don't let teams actually communicate. Yes. Yes. It was not a good game. I remember it introduced some weird female assassin person and the story kind of went off in a weird direction. And it wasn't well written. It wasn't well done at all. It was a mess. And at the same time, I kind of want to play it again just to remember how bad it was. And I'm also sad because I really don't want to put myself through that. Where am I supposed to just seriously just get another pitcher, walk back this way? Was I just not paying close enough attention to where any of them were, and now I'm just gonna go all the way down to the second floor because I don't know where they are quickly? I have problems. Oh yes, we have to give Kain a sexy female lead that he'll be tsundere for. Yeah, I vaguely remember her. We'll make her a capable warrior, but we always need a damsel to distress, so just forget that part. And it's before he became all monstrous looking too, because he's a lot more humanoid looking with the pointy ears and basically white skin because he's a vampire. But the one thing that always weirded me out about the Legacy of Kain series, and I don't care about it or anything, but who decided that vampires, in order to drink blood, don't actually suck the blood out of the necks of their victims, you know, in that sexy, like, awesome way that vampires have always done. Instead, they just hold out their hands and it just flies into their mouths from across the distance. You're just like, what? They don't even put cuts in their victims. It just happens. Well, no, that's not true. They do put cuts in their victims because they have to smack them enough until they get all dizzy and then they can do it. I will say, as wonky weird as the first Legacy of Kain Blood Omen is, it's still a good game. Like, there's a reason why it spawned all these sequels, but it plays nothing like any of these. I like how he's slightly sliding across the ground as he's walking. It just looks a little off and unnerving.
Janos Audrin?
It is heartening after all these years to hear my name spoken without contempt.
Razia?
My child, what have they done to you?
I have been dragged through hell and back. All it seems to reach this moment. But I don't yet know why.
For thousands of years I have waited, alone here, losing faith. At the time of the binding, 9 guardians were called to serve the pillars, and I was summoned as the 10th guardian, the keeper of the Reaver, the weapon of our salvation. Over time, our race died out, until I alone remained, sustained only by my obligation to you and by my guardianship of the blade.
And the other 9? Why did their guardianship not sustain them?
I don't know. As our race dwindled, the humans prosper. I have watched over the centuries as our history faded into myth and finally receded altogether. The humans have forgotten us entirely and claimed the pillars for themselves, wholly ignorant of their true purpose. To them, I am merely a devil, the origin of their vampire plague.
Why would the pillars summon human guardians then, if they are meant to be served by vampires?
The pillars choose their guardians from birth, Raziel, and vampires are no longer born. This is the crux of our dilemma, and this is the terrible irony. With their vampire purge, the members of the Circle have assaulted the very architects of the pillars they are sworn to protect. They have embarked on a treacherous path. With every vampire they kill, the humans are slitting their own throats. They know I'm up here, beyond their reach, and it terrifies them. You can see how they flaunt their kills to torment me, or perhaps simply to lure me out. They have this foolish notion that destroying me will somehow topple our entire bloodline. Thankfully, we're not that fragile.
I have seen them mustering their forces in the village below.
Yes. I don't know what they're plotting, but I fear our time may be bitterly short.
Mankind seems to have brought you only torment and grief. You must hate them.
They fear what they don't understand, and they despise what they fear. But no, I do not hate them.
Vorador does.
He has suffered much. He cannot forgive them.
Should they be forgiven?
They don't understand what they're doing. They are simply unenlightened and vulnerable to manipulation.
So, it's all true then. What Kain and Vorador have told me. I really am some kind of unholy vampire messiah.
Unholy? No. Messiah, perhaps.
I don't like that word. It smells of martyrdom.
Raziel, your role in this world's destiny is more crucial and more benevolent than you've allowed yourself to believe. Your journey will not be easy. Dark powers are allied against you. But I think you already know this. You appear to have been cruelly tested. The binding must be secured, Raziel. The pillars are the lock.
And the Reaver is the key.
Yes.
The Reaver is here. Why do I feel nothing?
The most formidable weapon ever forged by our swordsmiths. They infused the blade with vampiric energy, empowering the Reaver to drain our enemies of their precious lifeblood.
As Janos presented the blade, an inexplicable sense of dread crept over me, more palpable than anything I'd felt before. I was at once horribly repelled by the sword, and yet irresistibly compelled to touch it, to take it up. Please, take it away from me.
I fear you have been followed. You must save yourself, Raziel.
Janos! No!
Matt. The truth, the 10th Guardian, master the area, meet the legendary vampire. I find it funny
My
that
surroundings whirled sickeningly, and I found myself transported safely away from the ambush to an adjacent chamber.
Time to unlock the fire,
Janos had
Reaver.
delivered me from the Sarafan, selflessly forfeiting his own safety to preserve my life. And now I feared that my newfound mentor would be slaughtered by the very crusaders I had so recently revered. The irony pierced me, and with dawning horror, I realized that I had been duped by Mobius from the beginning. For the Sarafan had simply followed the path I gullibly blazed through this sanctuary, and had arrived bearing Mobius' staff. Thus armed, they had Janos at their mercy. Through the door, I could hear them battling, less than a dozen paces away. But it may as well have been 1,000 miles, for this barrier was sealed by elemental forces I did not possess. It seemed Janos had conveyed me into the heart of the fire shrine. I thought perhaps if I could galvanize the forge and imbue the Reaver in time, I might have a slim chance of saving Janos from his grisly fate.
I'm just gonna say, Janos is a very, very ancient vampire who might have been hampered by the fact that Mobius' staff was present, but he had wings. Why didn't he just fly out of there? Okay, and you said that the save point is at the top of the forge, and it was nice of them to put it there. You love how they don't even show you the save point is there. Showing you where everything else is. Do I have to go up? Or is it like, aha? Yeah. This is a good place to stop it. It is good to go through it again, and I do enjoy it. It's just there's moments, and you can see certain cracks as replaying it, but the story is still like its claim to fame and why everyone remembers and loves it so much. And we will definitely be beating it. We are very close to the ending. In the meantime, we're gonna send you guys off on a raid.